If you're still doing these 6 things over 70, you are truly a rare and exceptional person. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to our cozy corner of wisdom and inspiration, where we share stories, life lessons, and tips to live a healthy, joyful life, especially in our golden years. I'm Dr. Emily, your friendly guide, here to have a heart-to-heart with you, just like I would with a patient in my office. Today, we're diving into something truly special, a topic that celebrates the incredible people who, even past 70, are living life with vitality, purpose, and joy. The title of today's video is If You're Still Doing These 6 Things Over 70, You Are Truly a Rare and Exceptional Person. And let me tell you, if you're doing even one of these things, you're already a rock star in my book. We're going to talk about 6 habits, mindsets, and choices that make you stand out as someone who's not just aging but thriving. These are the qualities that inspire others, keep you healthy, and make your life meaningful. Now, I know life after 70 can come with challenges. Maybe your knees creak a little louder, or you're juggling doctor's appointments like a pro. But it's also a time when you've earned the right to live on your terms, to embrace what makes you happy, and to share your wisdom with the world. So, grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's talk about these 6 amazing things that make you exceptional. If you're doing them, give yourself a pat on the back. If you're not, don't worry. I'll share some practical tips to get you started. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our weekly doses of wisdom. And if this video resonates with you, share it with a friend or loved one. It might just brighten their day. All right, let's get started. 1. You stay physically active, even in small ways. First up, if you're over 70 and still moving your body in some way, you are a rare gem. Now, I'm not talking about running marathons, though if you are, wow, you're incredible. I'm talking about any kind of movement that keeps your body strong and your spirit lifted. Maybe you take a daily walk around the block, do some gentle yoga, or even dance to your favorite tunes in the living room. Whatever it is, staying active is a game changer. Let me share a story about my patient, Tom, who's 74. Tom used to be a construction worker, but after retirement, he thought his active days were over. His arthritis made things tough, and he spent most of his time on the couch. But one day, his granddaughter invited him to a community gardening club. At first, Tom was hesitant. He hadn't gardened in years, but he gave it a try, and now, 3 years later, he's out there every week, digging, planting, and even teaching younger folks a thing or two. He says the fresh air and the light exercise make him feel 10 years younger. Why does this matter? Movement keeps your joints flexible, your heart strong, and your mood lifted. Studies show that even 20 minutes of moderate activity a day can lower your risk of heart disease and improve mental health. Plus, it's a fantastic way to connect with others. If you're not sure where to start, try something simple. A short walk, chair exercises, or even stretching while watching TV. The key is consistency, not intensity. If you're doing this, you're already exceptional. Keep it up. 2. You keep learning and stay curious. Number 2. If you're over 70 and still curious about the world, you're truly special. Lifelong learning isn't just for kids or young professionals. It's for anyone who wants to keep their mind sharp and their soul inspired. Maybe you're taking a painting class, learning to play the ukulele, or even figuring out how to use that tricky smartphone. Staying curious keeps you young at heart. I'll never forget my patient, Margaret, who's 78. Margaret always loved history, but never had time to dive into it when she was raising her kids and working. After her husband passed, she felt lost, but then she discovered online courses. Now, she's enrolled in a free history class through a local university's website, and she's obsessed with learning about the American Revolution. She even started a book club with her neighbors to discuss what she's learning. Margaret says it's not just about the facts. It's about feeling alive and engaged with the world. Learning doesn't have to be formal. It could be reading a new book, watching documentaries, or asking your grandkids to teach you something new. The point is, you're keeping your brain active, and that's powerful. Research shows that lifelong learning can delay cognitive decline and boost happiness. So, if you're still asking questions and seeking knowledge, you're exceptional. Never stop exploring. 3. You nurture meaningful relationships. Number 3 is all about connection. If you're over 70 and still investing in your relationships, whether with family, friends, or even new acquaintances, you're doing something extraordinary. As we age, it's easy to let connections slip, especially if you've lost loved ones or moved to a new place. But those who keep building and maintaining relationships are the ones who thrive. Take my patient Robert, who's 71. Robert moved to a retirement community after his wife passed away, and at first, he kept to himself. But one day, he joined a weekly poker game in the community center. That small step led to deep friendships. Now, he's a guy organizing game nights and potlucks. He told me, "Doc, I thought my best days were behind me, but these friends make me laugh like I'm a kid again." Why is this so important? Strong relationships are linked to better mental and physical health. A famous Harvard study found that close relationships are the number one predictor of a long, happy life. So, whether calling an old friend, joining a club, or just chatting with your neighbor, keep those connections alive. If you're doing this, you're not just exceptional, you're a blessing to everyone around you. 4. You practice gratitude every day. Number 4. If you're over 70 and still practicing gratitude, you're a rare and beautiful soul. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you. It's about noticing the little things that make life special, even when times are tough. Maybe you're grateful for a sunny morning, a kind word from a stranger, or the fact that you woke up today feeling pretty good. I had a patient, Susan, who's 76, and she's my gratitude hero. Susan has had her share of struggles, cancer, financial stress, you name it, but every morning, she writes down 3 things she's thankful for in a little notebook. She says it's like a reset button for her heart. One day, she shared an entry with me. "I'm grateful for my creaky old rocking chair, my cat who keeps me company, and the fact that I can still taste my coffee." That simplicity blew me away. Gratitude has science behind it, too. Studies show it can reduce stress, improve sleep, and even boost your immune system. Try this. At the end of each day, think of one thing that made you smile. Write it down or just say it out loud. If you're already doing this, you're exceptional. You're choosing joy, and that's powerful. 5. You give back to others. Number 5. If you're over 70 and still finding ways to give back, you're a true inspiration. Giving back doesn't mean you have to start charity. Though if you have, that's amazing. It could be as simple as volunteering at a local food bank, mentoring a younger person, or even sharing your famous cookie recipe with the neighborhood kids. Let me tell you about my patient, Clara, who's 80. Clara used to be a school teacher, and even though she's retired, she volunteers to read stories to kids at the local library. She says it's not just about helping the kids. It's about feeling needed and connected. Clara's eyes light up when she talks about the kids' reactions to her stories. She's making a difference, and it's keeping her young. Giving back is a win-win. It helps others, and it gives you a sense of purpose, which is crucial for mental health. Research shows that volunteering can lower depression and increase life satisfaction. So, if you're sharing your time, talents, or kindness, you're exceptional. Keep shining your light. 6. You embrace change with courage. Finally, number 6. If you're over 70 and still embracing change with courage, you are truly rare. Change is hard at any age, but as we get older, it can feel even scarier. Maybe you're trying a new hobby, moving to a new city, or even navigating the wild world of online dating. Whatever it is, facing change with an open heart is extraordinary. I'll wrap up with my patient, James, who's 73. James lost his wife of 50 years, and for a while, he felt like his life was over. But then he decided to honor her memory by living fully. He joined a seniors travel group and went on his first trip abroad, to Italy of all places. He came back with stories about eating pasta in Rome and making new friends. James said, "Doc, I was terrified, but I realized life's too short to stay stuck." Change keeps us growing, and growth keeps us alive. Whether it's a big change or a small one, facing it with courage is what sets you apart. If you're doing this, you're not just exceptional. You're a role model for all of us. So, there you have it, my friends. The 6 things that make you a rare and exceptional person if you're doing them over 70. Staying active, keeping curious, nurturing relationships, practicing gratitude, giving back, and embracing change. If you're doing even one of these, you're already living a life worth celebrating. And if you're inspired to try something new, take it one step at a time. You've got the wisdom, the strength, and the heart to make it happen. I want to hear from you in the comments below. Are you doing any of these things? Maybe you've got a story about how you started a new hobby or reconnected with an old friend. Share it with our community. It might just inspire someone else. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you love, and subscribe for more weekly wisdom. As I always say, age is just a number, but wisdom is timeless. Keep living, keep loving, and keep shining. Until next time, this is Dr. Emily, signing off with a big virtual hug. Take care, and I'll see you soon.